Hello, everyone. This
Hello.
is welcome to the stream. I am Thomas, and this is Ronald, and we're gonna
Hello.
be showing how to do sieges in Age of Wonders 4, or rather, we're gonna attempt to do a siege very early on. To do this, we're going to a new realm. We are going to one I've just put together, which we have named the Frosthowl Valley.
Just quickly before we start, Thomas, explain what you do at Triumph.
What I mean, I play games. No,
Of course.
nervous forgetting. Yeah, I'm a game designer, which means I make part of the content. We make a lot of the stuff that goes into the game. Far from the only one at Triumph, but game design is what I do.
Yep.
There you go.
Thomas actually made a lot of the Empire tree, the Pantheon system,
I made these.
and
realm
these
traits.
realm traits, which you're showing off.
Yeah, so we're going to be going on to a frozen world because it's nice and thematic, where there's lots of frostlings about, and there's Arctic blizzards raging. We are going to bring fire to this realm, basically.
Exactly, just what it needs.
Exactly, just what it needs. And we are hardcore, so we're going to play on brutal. However, we're going to give ourselves a bit of leeway because we want to show off some stuff and we don't want to have too slow a start. So we're going to make the starting conditions normal.
Yep.
It's because if you start on hard, you have a bit less units, which means just a bit harder to get going. We want to show you some support units. So,
Your journey
that is what we have.
here.
And we are going to be playing as Raija Half-Bloodied. This feline Godir lady we've made.
Just right to bring some warmth to this cold realm.
Exactly. Just to walk everyone real quick through why we made her the way we did. So we're going for early aggression, which is to say we are going very early on. We are going to find the nearest free city that is a weak target, and we are killing them. So to do so, we took a Tome of Pyromancy for the Chaos points primarily as well, and the fact that we can get casters quite early, which is a good thing for us.
Yep.
And fire damage is good against all the frostlings that will be around everywhere. And we have, we picked cats because we like cats. Let's be honest here. We went with resistant because it will help us against all the ice blizzards and the ice damage that is around. Went with ferocious, which is a bonus for retaliation and opportunity attacks, which is very nice for the high culture as they are very good at getting stuck in, as it were. Like they really get bogged down in the front line and they keep fighting. So any retaliations, they'll go off often and they'll hit hard, which is very good for us.
Yep.
And lastly, we're going high culture. We'll explain how they work as we go along. But suffice to say, they have excellent formation fighting and they have the awakened mechanic, which is quite interesting.
Yep.
And they care a lot about alignment, which we will also be doing. We're only going to be caring about one end of the spectrum here, but you'll see that in due time.
Yep.
For our traits, gifted casters to give us the ability to cast more spells. This is just an early power spike for us, and because we are Godir, we have the ability to have extra spells, or cast extra spells, and having more casting points and having them be cheaper is very nice for us that way. And we start with one already. And then second, we have runesmiths, which is for unit enchantments. Unit enchantments are just always nice. It's a bit more long term. We probably won't have that many early on. But the extra unit is what we're doing this for primarily. We want to start with a bit more power so we can punch through the enemy a bit faster.
And we are actually hoping for the polearm unit, but we are not guaranteed to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Because we are high culture, it's not guaranteed we get exactly what we want here because there's two options you could pick. And as our leader equipment, we've chosen the Great Axe. High culture lacks a shock unit role, and I've determined it would really help our combination, our front line, to have a shock unit to break through. Thus, our leader will fulfill this role until we can get one from Tomes to help us out.
And there's some nice icy realm here.
Oh man, we're right up against the cliffs on the edge of the map, I think, actually. Interesting. A new ruler emerges. So, as our starting skills, we have Ignite, which is one of the extra ones we get from our what was the caster's trait? The caster's trait.
Yeah.
That gives us an extra spell.
And it should really warm the people up here.
Exactly. In Radiance, this is quite an excellent one to start with, as it lets you awaken your troops, which is very important for high. We'll walk you through that when we get to the combat. And we have Warding Blessing, which is just an excellent heal. So, all in all, this is about as good of a start lineup as we could get.
Yeah, and those last two are both from high culture.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, we are very much on the edge of the map. We're playing on a relatively small map here, only 4 people. This is because we want to get into the thick of it as soon as we can. we have a cage right here, which is an extra unit. So we're gonna grab that.
That
immediately.
is nice.
See what we get.
A spider.
Ugh. Ugh. It's not even a potato. That doesn't make any sense to anyone. That is neutral.
It is.
All right. So, and let's see. What can we reach? So we have pickups around. It is worth noting that we have these blizzards affecting the place. And if we read the blizzard tooltip, which I didn't show enough to all of you, blizzards obscure anyone that's in them. They are hidden from view up until you walk up to them. In the blizzards, you cannot regenerate, and in the blizzards, if you fight, you will be under the effects of the blizzard. So, we're going to be exploring, but we might run into enemies that we don't see as we explore.
Yep.
We're going to go south through the valley here, I think, because I have a feeling there's going to be a city clogging this up. This is an incredibly mountainous map, by the way.
It is, yeah.
Unusual. There's a crypt over there, I think. We should give that a look, the scouts.
Yep. Send the scout on its way.
We are very sandwiched in between these enormous mountains. That's rare.
It's a safe place.
I mean, it is actually a very safe place, which is excellent. So down here we have a gold vein. Up here we have a production node. Either of these are a pretty good start. I'm going to go with the production first of all, because with one city, our gold expenditure shouldn't be too high yet. And because we're taking that one first, we're going to take the quarry for boosts, which means I want to build a building that doesn't require that yet.
Yep.
We're going to be short on food here. We are in the Arctic, and we do not have the adaptation. So let's start with a storehouse. And for our units, actually, let's inspect what we got. We didn't get lucky, unfortunately. But we do have a sturdy front line still.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, so this army needs, because our leader effectively is a shock unit, we have one shock unit, 2 shields, a fighter, which, let's be honest, we're just going to throw this one away into the front lines. One archer and our support.
We could actually try to level it up. If it evolves into a bigger spider.
You have grand dreams. I've never had my evolved creatures never survive. So this we won't need yet. This is every culture has one of their researchers spreads their culture effect to other units. We will not need this yet. We don't have any units outside of our culture yet to give these to, so we won't have to bother with that just yet.
Yeah.
Searing blades, excellent, and fiery arrows, it's also excellent.
Yep.
They're both variants of about the same thing. However, fiery arrows obviously is for ranged units, I think also ranged and skirmishers.
Yeah.
Where searing blades is for everyone that fights in melee, which we are much heavier on. So we will do
have
that
3
first.
of those in our army, so let's get that.
And we shall call this Rajas. Oh,
And Chet is actually very right, because we had Tom, and now we have Thomas. So we are bringing out the Toms in full force here.
that's the worst. At least it's not like baseball where you have 3 people in your 12-man team named Thomas. Let's see what we can find.
Ooh, guarded note.
This is just some resource nodes. The haste berries might be nice to get.
Did you see what that haste berries is guarded by?
We don't pay attention to the bad things in life, Ronald. Do it.
Yeah, well, it still is a phoenix.
Yeah. Ironically, with frost blades, thanks to the frostling realm trait, which is frankly a little hilarious. I am not certain we can take that on. I don't think we can. It is a very powerful unit, and it comes back from the dead ones.
Yeah, it's what phoenixes tend to do.
It is what they tend to do. We have also have the best unit in the game, right here.
Piglet, yeah.
Not best unit in the game, but the best unit in the game. Ah, it's unguarded. That's good.
It's unguarded, yeah. Oh, infestation coming up.
That is excellent. We want to fight this as soon as we get access to our empire development skills for maximum min-maxing effect.
Extra bonus.
Exactly. The gold pile down there. We should grab that. So this is actually quite a good spot for expansion. However, I'd say it's a bit too close to our city. Being that our city is surrounded by mountains, it's not going to go anywhere else.
Yeah, true. But we could look a little further. Maybe there's more ahead there. Oh, there's more.
There's a valley all the way over there.
Yeah.
Let's find out what is there.
All right.
All right. There we go. So infestations have been on the stream before, but suffice to say, the red territory is where they hunt. Sometimes they send parties out from that zone to attack you, but as long as you're outside the zone normally, you would be fine and safe. We are going to destroy this one as soon as we can.
people in chat already love the Phoenix. So
Phoenix
we
is
have,
good.
we might have to revisit it.
I mean, we do. So, let's speak some fancy strategy here. We are going to go for early aggression, which is to say we need as much stuff that can give us early boosts as we can get. The reason we went for Chaos Tomes while playing high is that we have enough points in either one to get us to the first skill relatively early. In 3 turns, we'll have access to both. The order first skill, pacification, is quite nice, as destroying infestations or conquering free cities gives us relation with all other free cities, which makes their negotiations go faster.
Yeah. Because we look so friendly, we are friendly kitties.
It's gunboat diplomacy, but there's no boats or guns.
True.
Call of Chaos. This one is just fun. It gives us another unit for killing the infestation. It's a nice little reward. It gets us going earlier. Right now, it will probably not give us anything particularly powerful, but it could later on.
Yep.
That's what we're aiming for. And then, obviously, anything Chaos will help us massively. After that first skill in order, we will not really care about order for a while, as it's mostly negotiation. And we are not negotiating.
And Chaos sieges are the best sieges, so...
Exactly, you get to unleash the hounds, drop bombs, all that fun stuff. So, this one, we could defeat this, but I'm going to postpone that a little bit, because we want to have those skills before we get in there. Let's see, we can annex another province. We're growing fast because of the food pickup we just got. Get a forester down here. Foresters being a nice split between production and food,
Yep.
which is excellent for us. And foresters are nice because they boost a lot of the structures that we need,
Yep.
which makes them cheaper and faster to produce. Now, we are gonna head up over here.
Ooh, burst barrows.
Yes. So we definitely want this in due time because a corrupted soul is an excellent addition to our Legion of Evil.
Yep. Our Legion of Orderly Chaos.
Fair.
Some sort of evil.
You should do the marketing, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not good at the PR department. Down here, we see the border of someone. Let us hope it is a free city, but if it is not, we're going to kill whoever it belongs to.
Yeah. We'll have fun anyway.
Exactly. So, Searing Blades, excellent. Our next target.
Good choice.
So, our choices here are actually quite interesting. So, a Pyromancer is an excellent Battle Mage unit. AoE damage, fire damage, obviously. But it is a unit built in cities and it's quite expensive. It is very powerful for this stage of the game, but it's expensive for us. Then we have Immolate, which deals more damage in an AoE and does more if they're burning. This is good if we already have the fire damage established a bit, but we don't yet.
Yep.
And then we have the Magma Spirit. It's also Battle Mage, but much cheaper, much smaller. It can evolve into a big boy, but most importantly, it can be summoned.
Yep.
So we can get it to the front lines much faster. So our choice is, do we want quick payoff or the more powerhouse? And I think we want to show off something spicy, so we bring the big boy.
Yep. Let's bring the big boy.
And we can always get the spirit later.
Yep.
Because they are summoned, we can get them later and then get them to the front quickly. We are going to cast Searing Blades.
Yes, fire
It'll take us 1 turn. We do not have that many casting points at the moment. And then we continue. Ta-da. Let's first check out what is over here.
Ooh, hostile Silverbridge. Well,
she does look very hostile.
Yeah,
this looks like a grandma that will break your kneecaps.
Look at that head. It's just a disguise.
I had to do a double take when you said it was hostile. I was not certain if it was true, just because they look so friendly. Oh, they annexed the sector that we're in.
Oh,
or the province that we're in.
See how hostile they are?
Yeah, I mean, they are quite hostile. They are cursed toadlings, which is very apt.
Yeah.
They're feudal, they have a very tiny wall. So, first thing to know about sieges. Every city has, below their city, has the siege health indicator. This city has only 20. It's a vague indicator for how long it will take to siege.
Yep.
Basically, every turn your damage gets added up, and if you have more than the siege health of the city, you're able to breach the city and attack.
Yep.
20 is really not that high. Our capital starts at 50, because player capitals start with a little bonus to it, and we start with walls as well.
Yep.
So, what is this? This is our Dusk Hunter, which we shall get down here. Now, we could go straight for the city, but we're going to delay a little. We're going to take care of this monster then first. Get ourselves a bit of extra troops.
Yeah,
because next turn we will be able to get our skills as well.
Exactly.
I want to get the cursed arrows. Oh my no!
That's an interesting.
Oh no! You know, this looks menacing as well, but this is just a tier 1. We're all right.
Yeah, it still looks badass. This looks a bit more menacing.
Yeah, we're not fighting that. I wish we could befriend them. We don't really have any like nice diplomats to send there.
Nope.
But much more horrifyingly, we have a lost wizard up here who will absolutely demolish us if we go face him.
Yep.
But thankfully, he's on a resource node at least. So, or they.
Yeah, so they will stay there, but those dragons might start to move at one point.
Yes, and then here we have the city of Duskwatch.
See,
Us nervously.
we had some very evil-looking toads, and now we have some extremely friendly-looking dwarfs.
Yeah, so interestingly, they might not hate us as much as we go along. Right now they do, because we do start out good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some evil shit. So they're gonna like us.
They'll start to like us.
Yeah, they'll warm up to us.
Yeah.
As the frogs will warm up to us too, but it will be because they're burning to death.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. it might be just because of a lot of fire.
I mean, just a bit. Don't worry about it. We have our productions done. Now, artisan workshop. So every culture gets special buildings that replace some of their structures in the cities. The artisan workshop, for example, is one that the high culture gets. If I remember correctly, this replaces the regular workshop.
Yeah, correct.
It gives a bit less draft than it normally does.
Bit less production, but it gives extra draft.
Exactly,
Yeah.
the other way around.
Yeah.
And some stability, which is nice because high culture really likes to have stable cities. We will get that early because our production and our draft are quite low, which means getting that Pyromancer when they're done is going to take a sec.
Yep.
So we will get this first. And because we have 3 turns until that research is done, we will get ourselves another unit. I think we will get ourselves an extra front line. Because we are making a second stack as soon as we can. Oh, did that screen not show?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No enchantment screen shown.
None for us, but
we do have flaming weapons.
ta-da.
Searing blades.
Yes, and our spiders have little flamey claws as well, which makes them frankly look way cooler.
Yeah. And way more dangerous.
Exactly. Our leader does not, simply because she's not a unit type, so therefore not affected. But if she levels up, we can give her the same
searing
effect.
weapons as well, yep. But to level her up, she first needs to fight.
Woohoo! The undead. All right.
And
let us.
I have a feeling that's what we're going to do next turn.
It's like we planned this all along. So we're gonna get Call of Chaos, so we get some more, get an extra unit.
Yep.
And we're gonna get Pacification because the extra relation will really help us make friends with those dark evil dwarves over there.
Those friendly dwarves, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible PR.
You keep calling them the wrong names, but in heart they are really friendly.
I mean, I don't want to say that I am an evil overlord, but I forgot their name already. Now, we are just crushing this because, frankly, we will destroy them. No need to worry about that.
We will do some manual battles later, by the way, but
more
this
spiders.
is easy. Ooh, wait, murdering, how fitting.
That is a good accessory. We like that. And actually is an excellent combo as well for what we're going for here. So, the murdering gives us a vicious killer, which means we do double the morale damage when we kill things, and inspiring killer, which gives us double the morale bonus when we kill things.
There you go.
And our leader is quite good at killing things. So, that should go excellently. We might have to shuffle some things around in our army. We probably want more ranged units in the main army.
And we got the extra spider from the infestation.
Yes.
It's a small vampire spider hatchling, but if we get to nurture it, she'll become a dangerous big vampire spider.
Because she came from the infestation, she's a native. She
has frost blades and searing blades. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, good. And yeah, indeed, as Ronald says, we have this one will evolve, which evolves into a matriarch.
A matriarch, yes.
Yeah, if we manage that, quite nasty. But we are currently up there. It will take us a sec.
It'll take a while, yeah.
It'll take us a second at least. So, this is a really interesting map. We are very locked up by all these mountains. Let's figure out where to go. It's a little node there, and there is a cartographer, which is nice. We should be all right. Let's see.
What do we pick next? A farm, maybe?
Yeah, we go eastward because as you can see to the south, there is not really much there. It's
Yeah.
empty fields.
Yeah.
Here's all the nodes.
Yep.
We're gonna grab this one. We don't have the node cleared yet, but when we do, it will help us nicely.
Yep.
Being that we're going towards the dark direction, or the chaos direction rather,
Yep.
we have lots of forester upgrades. In fact, from the Pyromancer, we will have one already.
That is true.
So we might want to make sure that this area is mostly foresters. We're gonna miss out on the bonuses that you get for having farms, the boosts, that is to say. But
Yeah, we will get some nice special province improvements later.
exactly, we don't
To
care.
boost that, yeah.
We're gonna get a shrine early because we did not get the luck that we have any mana nodes nearby, and we are gonna need the mana for our enchantments and our spells.
Sorely, yeah.
And our event tells us we can have seafaring. I don't see any oceans around. None that you can't walk over.
No. Nope.
Da-da-da-da. Ooh.
Ah, it's our friendly dwarves.
The taste of friendship. During diplomatic negotiations, Baron Omir Darkdrake of Dustwatch sends you a bottle filled with an unknown substance.
Unknown substance. What could possibly go wrong?
It's rum.
Must be.
Oh, Empress Raya Half-Blooded, we Dark Dwarfkin feel blessed by your presence. In anticipation of our new pact, we've had this small gift sent to you. He holds up his glass. In our culture, we share this drink when we forge a bond. Takes a sip and coughs heavily, waiting for you to return the gesture. It is a dwarf, which means it's alcoholic as it can get, but he's also
Probably.
dark culture, so it's very likely actually poisoned.
Well, he drank it and survived.
I mean, as you can see, it's very likely bad for us. But we will drink it because it gets us our relationship faster.
Yep.
Which is excellent for us. So we will do that. And we will have to make sure that our leader recovers because our healing is not particularly fast at the moment here.
Nope.
5 a turn. Even worse if we go into the snow. We need a little outpost, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right next to them here. We're gonna put a little outpost down.
Ooh, cheeky.
Yes, we're gonna make a little outpost just so that we can heal faster when we
Yep.
go attack the enemy.
Yeah.
So we're really clogged in here.
I think if we are within borders, we heal 25 hit points per turn, right?
Yes, I think 25 is correct.
Yep.
It's a lot more,
Yep.
is the main point.
Yeah, yeah.
And being that we don't have any proper healing spells at the moment, we cannot...
Yep. Yeah, we do have tactical healing, but not strategic.
Yeah, we can temporarily heal ourselves, but it's not what we want to use our spells for when we are all about our arcane might.
Yep.
So, research. Nice and cheap. More research is good. We want to get some fancy stuff. Let's go. Then our scout.
Yeah.
Get some scouting done.
Oh, we meet
Oh.
a new leader.
We have the sublime seducer, Sindrin Tolia.
Sindrin Toliat. I think he showed up in an earlier stream as well.
I think he might have, yes.
Yeah.
We will not give him a welcome gift. That money is ours. However, he is pretty high in the rankings. He is dangerous.
At the moment, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is also a diplomat, so he is clearly not the kind of person we want to be associating with. So we will tell him to stuff it.
We give him a threatening welcome.
We
There
are
we go.
basically we're gonna try and lure him into a war. If we
Right.
can get away with it.
Right.
Uh,
Ooh, what's that black thing over there?
I think that's a living fog.
Yeah, we might not have shown that off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tier
Tier
4. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah.
It messes with the mind.
It definitely messes with the mind, yeah.
We will not engage that with the scout. Thank you very much.
Not at the moment.
Would be unwise. So, because we reached our pact of cooperation, we can now trade with our free city. Is anything here worth trading for us? So, we can get the Arcanum ore, which is hurting recruitment is cheaper.
Yeah,
It's not terrible.
not terrible at all.
We can get some food, which for 9 mana,
Yeah,
we don't care about growth.
nope.
However, 4 gold for 10 draft is actually not a bad deal right now.
Yeah.
So I think I'll take that because our
Let's
city,
get it.
our city actually didn't make that. It doesn't make that much.
Yep.
Now we have an
get
extra 10.
plus 10, yeah.
So that will help us get our pyromancer out quicker.
And we should get plus 5 and the building is done, I think.
We need to. I read that the frog needs a nerf. I misread that.
The fog needs a nerf.
See, that makes more
we'll see.
sense, but... Now, unfortunately, we need our hero to do the siege, so...
Yeah.
That event, unfortunate timing for us.
Very important. Very
however,
unfortunate.
we can have some fun.
There's
So,
also a big lost wizard tower here in the mist.
I mean, it's all the more reason to take the city.
Another great goal.
Another reason to take the city.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have some fun with this, so burn.
Oh, we're gonna pillage straight away, yeah.
Yes, I mean, we need to get our evil points. Our
true.
evil street cred doesn't give itself.
And it gets us evil points and it gets us some money, so
Exactly.
what's not to like?
So we now know from this, we know Sindren is a mystic culture.
Yeah,
So lots of spellcasting involved there.
yeah.
And lots of tier 1 units from the looks of it.
Prolific swarmers, yeah.
Yeah, tier 1s and spellcasters. Obviously spellcasters, being that they're mystic, they have tier 1 spellcasters.
Yeah. And they already have lightning focus on them.
Yeah, he's going fast. Wonder where he is. Might be under the ground down here.
Yeah, could be. I think he is under the ground actually, yeah.
Gotta be. There's no underground passage near us, actually. We are very
We are
strangely
extremely
isolated.
safe. We are extremely safe.
Yeah, it's an interesting location.
Yes,
Situation to be in.
our pyromancer is ready.
We can get more scouting,
built.
but being that we're in passages with mountains, I don't think the
Not
site
that
will help us too
useful,
much.
no, at the moment not.
Had the Wayfinder one shown up for movement?
Yeah,
been
that
better.
would have been good, yeah, yeah.
I actually think we might reroll this because the fire arrows, while they are helpful, are not necessarily what we're looking for. We want the summon.
Yeah.
If we can get him.
And there he is.
There he is. And the Wayfinder enchantment, which is also excellent.
Yeah.
However,
Still take the summon.
exactly. We're gonna go this way.
We need to spend that mana.
Exactly. Here's our Pyromancer. You can tell, reasonably expensive in terms of draft compared to the other stuff we've been building. But because we have our agreement with our neighbors,
Yep.
it helps us a lot to get this. Let's end the turn.
All right. While we're pillaging the mine, do we actually know what kind of protection these people have?
Very little.
Yeah, 20 draft, but what units do they have in that city?
Let's send this invisible spider over.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Oh.
They can't look into the city.
Ah, we can't.
We have
look
only
at
one
the-
X range
yeah,
because of the snowstorms.
Yeah, exactly.
That is an interesting
The
dynamic.
snowstorms really make it so that you have limited visibility, so...
Can build a watchtower here. Is that worth the money?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. We're trying to be optimal here. Extra research, extra growth. Our food income is not particularly great. Well, actually, it's not bad either.
Yeah.
We are almost
You
at the point.
could,
where we
yeah,
can
you
do
could
this
attract population for only 15, and then we can straight up build our,
Yeah.
our upgrade to town hall.
one. This is an excellent plan. As you note, the boost for the town hall is having 5 population. The minimum
Yep.
is having 3.
Yep.
So when you have 5, it's cheaper, faster to do. This will also give us access to our tier 2 units, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Then we can make us some healers and some pole arms.
Yes, which we definitely need, actually. I think we're going to put a farm down here, because this valley is not useful for much else.
Yeah.
Let's put a farm down there. We can then expand that way later, because this will increase our next range as well, which means we can actually grab this stuff out here. But now you are coming down to the camp. Our unwalled camp, but we don't care. Our hero is not moving at the moment.
No, she's pillaging.
Oops. Very smart
You got
move.
greedy, so now she's stuck pillaging.
Oh, that was not the intent.
Oh,
Hello there.
that's Sindren there, right there. The man himself. Ooh, and he's brought a tier 3
Yeah, and he has Ankle the Phoenix as well. Where did he get this at this point?
spellbreaker. Wow.
This man's advanced. I suspect foul play.
It must be. Sorry. He is a supreme seducer after all.
Yeah, he seduced one of the devs, clearly. That's how this happened.
Yeah.
The camp, we're not building out the camp. We are keeping that as minimal as we can get away with. The mines.
Yeah, did we explain that in an earlier stream, by the way, that you can build camps with outposts, work camps, and that means you can annex one sector around the outpost. So it can be really useful if you put your outpost next to an ancient wonder, for instance, and then you can still annex that ancient wonder with your work camp on your outpost without having to upgrade your outpost to a city.
Actually, a really good tactic to do.
Yep.
Especially for grabbing magic materials. We're just gonna skip this turn because we just need to heal. Our alignment is dropping. Excellent.
Excellent. We are now seen neutral through the eyes of the rest of the world.
And actually, as the high culture, that is particularly nice because let me grab it real quick. Where's my high culture? I have to go down some screens here. There you go. Our alignment agenda.
Yep.
We get a bonus for pure good, neutral, or pure evil. Everything in between is effectively pointless for high culture. You are an extremist. You must be extreme.
Yeah.
It is what we do.
Or straight up being totally in the middle.
Yeah, and currently we have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Exactly.
We are turned to neutrality. So, 10 food, 10 production per stability level above neutral. Do we have particularly high stability level? Not really.
We are neutral, so
nothing.
nothing at all.
Our people have no strong feelings either.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is unfortunate, but we can get that fixed later.
Yeah. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it later. Oh my lord, what is the... Oh no. Okay. Baron Omir Darkdrake solemnly greets you. Majestic Raya Half-Blooded.
Oh no.
Duskwatch cordially invites you to join the ceremonial hunt of the Pyre-born
Fire
Dire
penguins. Ooh, he looks menacing.
He does actually, yeah. Every decade, our finest hunters ride in search of the Pyre-born Dire Penguin. We call every creature we find and collect the meat for the glory of Duskwatch until we finally catch that flame-infused Dire Penguin. You would grant us a tremendous honor by joining us. Well, I mean, this is just the weakling's answer. Hunting is the natural order of things.
Of course, and especially these kinds of evil penguins.
Absolutely. Also, excellent. We already have him imprisoned.
In our backyard, yeah.
We're not going back there to kill that, I think. Actually, how long do we have to heal? You know what?
Still a few turns, so yeah.
2 turns. Yeah. We want to pick up a Pyromancer. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Destroy them, and then head over to the front.
And then we'll head down.
Exactly. We're not getting lucky on these. Let's just get this. We need to save the mana. And we don't have any options here. Oh, we do actually. Excavation does not help us.
No.
Military engineering would have helped us if we had gotten it earlier.
Exactly, yeah.
But being that our materium is quite low, not that fast. Impressment, this is just excellent at this stage.
Yep. We have quite a lot of tier 1 units, so...
Exactly. Casting reserves is excellent as well. And this we do not care about, diplomatic stuff.
Whispering Stones, no, we only use them to appease the dwarves.
Exactly. The casting reserves are also excellent, but we will go for upkeep first, simply because we need all the money we can get. We need to squeeze out every last drop. For our conquest, we're going to need 200.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
We can actually safely get this as well, because we will not get the city within the next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's make sure we have enough casting
we
points.
Get plus 40, so...
Get 40 a turn, we will be all right. And that means we can actually cast our summon in 1 turn. So let's get us a tiny boy. Well, actually, we don't know if it's a boy. I think they're genderless.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything down there.
I think so too.
But these, like the spiders, have an evolve. And they evolve into magma spirits, which are quite dangerous.
Spirits, yep.
They're quite dangerous. However, as they are now, they're not particularly dangerous.
Yeah, they can help, but they're not particularly dangerous, nope. It's going to be a challenge keeping them alive, usually.
Sindren Tolia thinks we are his rival. I think he's thinking highly of himself if he thinks he's a rival. But
exactly. We see him as cannon fodder, but hey.
Well, it's not our cannon fodder, I guess.
True.
It's not our cannon fodder. It's not even, not even a cat.
That poor dwarven city, surrounded by bone dragons and lost wizards.
It's slowly expanding into its domain as well.
And there's a Banshee. I think I saw people on the Discord wanting to see the Banshee because we hadn't shown her yet. Well, here she is.
Sorry, I need to look at the cat zombie. Look at that.
Oh, cat zombie with Frostlink transformation.
All right. Yeah, the Banshee is is like the living fog is a creature that knocks down morale.
Yep.
So it is very, very good at doing so. It's also quite strangely a melee mage, which allows it to cast its spells or cast its magic while in melee.
Yep.
which is
Not
unusual.
a lot of mages have that. And it has phase ability, which can also be nasty as she all of a sudden phases in next to you.
I thought you were making a very cruel joke, and you said it was a face ability.
Phase ability, that would be a really cruel joke. I don't want to make the
Behold,
Banshee angry at this point. That is a bloody nice pyromancer.
I love the cat form pyromancers. They look great. All right, expanding our city further now. Gold and mana will be our main issue. Sieges cost gold. We do not have a lot of gold, so we will probably need more gold. We can also grow faster, which actually is not a bad idea considering our situation here. I think this is actually the right call. We are doing all right on gold. We will not be doing all right soon.
We can always build that vendor later. Ooh, spares! We need spares.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go fight that army.
Yep.
And then when the time we leave, we want to rush the production on that so we can bring them along. Silverbridge is sending an invasion force.
Yeah, because that's what frogs do.
Frogs are an invasive species.
Yeah, very invasive. Oh, more frogs.
All right.
Toads. We have to say toads, otherwise our producer gets mad.
Is everyone on this realm trying to seduce us? Because this one is wearing a corset.
She is, yeah.
The other one is called the seducer. This one has a corset on. We're gonna be in for a strange time.
Competitive merchant. She's all about the money.
Oh, that free city we're gonna conquer is hers.
It is.
It's her ally.
She will certainly like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna also tell her to stuff it because we are very nice and we are being very smart right now. We are the masters of diplomatic tact.
Exactly.
And we don't need to be any close anymore. Thank God. Piglets, unacceptable. I can't believe they would make us do that.
You are slaughtering piglets. Oh! We actually slaughtered our own dread spider too in that combat.
See, this is why I don't understand it whenever you show up in multiplayer games with like 5 evolved elementals, because I don't manage it. For me, they just die.
You have to nurture them, be kind to them.
That's the difficult part.
That's the difficult part.
After slaying the Pyreborn dire penguin, you hear distant horns of Duskwatch. The hunt is over. It's not long before Baron Omir Darkdrake approaches you. He plows deeply. The Pyreborn dark penguin is slain. May the great hunter rise a half-bloodied, usher in glory to our great Duskwatch. The minstrels in Ormir Darkdrake's entourage sing a short ballad of triumph. The hunters gather every animal killed in the hunt, forming a respectable mountain of game. It's a pretty good game.
Nice.
You outmatch us, as slayer of our venerable quarry. You are the first to claim your prize. So, a warlock is actually not a bad choice.
Interesting, yeah.
The free city actually doesn't have the frostling transformation that the marauders have. So this might actually not be a bad choice.
Yeah.
A bit of money.
Money.
I mean, a decent chunk of money.
Yeah. It certainly is. And
that is a lot of food, actually.
That is a lot of food. We immediately gain 1 population by getting that food.
Yeah, but let's get the warlock.
Yeah,
cool.
warlocks are cool.
And
it's a tiny warlock.
Yeah, it's a tiny warlock. It's a dwarf. I mean,
dwarf, yeah.
All right, let us get a move on, and we're gonna make sure we're moving through our own territory. And we're gonna get the pyromancer in our main army. We're gonna get this boy completed. Then we have 2 full armies. We are ready for conquest.
Exactly.
We're gonna keep them close together, I think. Our poor outpost is gonna be on fire soon.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah. That's 2... Wow. 2 knights. Yeah, that's what you get for playing on Brutal.
It's alright, this is what we do it for. And we have Ivot Quintus. It's not particularly powerful, that is a pretty good stuff.
Radiance is pretty good stuff, yeah. Can blind your
it's a decent
bowman.
He's giving his army more strength. That is the more threatening part.
Yeah. Especially with those knights.
And he's a really good healer.
Oh, yeah.
So the store will actually give extra healing.
Wow, yeah.
So this outpost we're losing, and that's perfectly fine by us. It just cost us upkeep. We don't need it anymore.
Exactly.
We'll accept its death. For the greater good. Ooh, it's not even going.
No, he's going straight for our capital.
I mean, good.
He'll regret that.
And I think we will manual this because we have plenty of time for this.
This should be a good battle with the knights in it.
No, I maneuvered wrong. Uh-oh.
You are out of your borders. Yeah.
Well, I maneuvered wrong in the sense that I don't have enough movement to grab him.
We don't. Can't you grab him with? No, just not with the magma spirit. I don't think so.
No, just barely not.
Yeah, no.
But this is all right by us. That's
We
one
can
more turn of healing.
heal. We can heal a little bit extra. Exactly. Ah, new tome.
New tome choice. So, obvious choice for the aggression is the horde, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do some rainbowing because that's fun.
Yeah.
Rock
go wide.
is excellent because rock gives us some more armor, which is good for us.
Yeah.
It gives us a early shock unit, which is the most important part.
Yeah, we don't have shock units, so.
Exactly, and stone skin, which is a good defensive spell. So this is probably our choice. Beast is also actually an excellent early one.
Cool, yeah.
And we already have some spiders.
We do. Yeah, we do.
So this might not be a bad
the
choice.
wild speaker could strengthen them. There's some more strengthening spells in there. Yeah, that could be good. And another summon. We do get another summon with the Tome of the Rock too. We get
I think this is
Stone
the.
Spirit.
I think we want to go rock simply because the skills it gives us as our empire as well are more helpful for our direction.
Yeah, and fire and rock combine much better than fire and nature, right?
Exactly.
The very foundation of the
rock. It's a rock.
It's a big rock.
It's not just any rock. It is a boulder. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna get ourselves a gargoyle. We have enough mana for this, so we're gonna get this going. And if we're lucky, they will probably try and go around and go for the farm.
Yeah, could be. Or they might even suicide. There you go.
I mean, they knew we were preparing. This is a risky battle, despite our numbers.
Yeah, but we still have quite a few damaged units, so...
yeah, because the healing triggers at the start of our turn, if I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. This could be a interesting battle. Good luck, Thomas. I'll just watch and see how this goes.
The cowards, they're just standing there, menacingly. Behold our daylight spears. I absolutely adore the armor on these lads.
Yeah.
I just love the tabard. It's just dope. I don't think tabard is actually the correct term for that, but that's what I remember it being called from certain games.
Time to explain high culture.
Yes, time to explain how Awakened works. So, the high culture units have dormant traits, and there is a status effect called Awakened. The dormant trait is active while they are awakened. So, Awakened is already quite a good effect. Awakened itself gives you 4 spirit damage, which is very, very nice.
Yep. Works against most enemies.
Exactly. But for the Daylight Spears, their specific effect, because they have the Dormant Guardian, they get an extra retaliation while they're under the effects of it.
Yep.
Which is obviously excellent.
Also, given the fact that they have first strike.
Yes. Then, our shield units, they gain extra defenses when they're under the effects of it, which is also quite good. However, the one that I'm the greatest fan of, the one that I try to aim for whenever I get the chance, Seeking Missiles is frankly the most powerful thing we can ever get. It is amazing. It is why the High Culture has the best archers to get early on.
Yeah, extra range.
Extra range, extra accuracy, and 4 radiant damage, because you are also awakened, is just very strong.
Since it has a repeating attack, that translates to 12.
Yeah.
If you can get 3 shots off, of course.
If we can get 3 shots off. We are gonna, let's see. We're gonna lure them. We're gonna try and make the fight happen around here. And we're gonna try and make sure our spears are in the front.
Yeah, because these knights are menacing.
Yes, we are gonna take damage from them. It is pretty much unavoidable.
Yeah.
We have only 1 spear unit and we have a heck of a lot of front line to go around.
Yeah, but once they've done their first charge, they aren't that powerful anymore, though they do have a lot of hit points.
Apologies. There you go. And you're gonna get over there, because then if they group up, this has quite the range.
Yeah.
We should be able to throw it at them. How do we awaken? Perhaps important to notice.
Not
completely forgot to
unimportantly,
mention.
yeah.
So we have a spell that does it, and several units in the culture can do it. Primarily support units. So the Sun Priest is our primary early source of awaken. They have a free action to awaken a unit, but they also have a heal which awakens a unit.
Yep.
They themselves, when they're affected by it, make their attacks inflict distracted, which is quite strong because it makes the target always flanked.
Yep.
However, usually these are so busy for me doing the supporting role that I don't get to do that.
Oh, you're healing now.
Yeah, we're gonna heal first because we need these guys up to snuff.
Yep.
And it awakens them as well.
Yep.
Makes them perfectly ready for the fight.
Yes.
We're gonna wait with the awaken because it does have a duration and we want it to last as long as we can get. We're gonna form a little block here because then we can do our spell on this to awaken all of them.
Yep. Yeah, because remember we do have Awaken in a Radiance, and that's what we're gonna cast next turn.
Wow.
There it is.
Listen, we all know feudals are a bunch of wusses, but man, they're just standing together. over
Yeah,
there.
well, stand together is what's strong for them, right? But they didn't count on our Pyromancer. Ah, just out of range. Pain.
Okay. We're gonna just form the line like slightly closer, and if they don't come for us, we're burning them the next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna do it that way.
First, maybe you want to awaken. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So 1 next radius. Anyone that isn't awakened becomes awakened. Anyone that has awakened becomes strengthened instead.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Ping, ping, ping.
So note, the warlocks, despite not being our culture, are still affected by awakened. It is still quite good for them.
Yep, they
But
do
not
get
have
the extra
it.
spirit damage.
Exactly. Which is for them still quite a chunk. That's a lot of damage. We are going to form a line over here. So, when an enemy unit engages you, they stop moving. So we're going to make sure we make like a nice little screen here that they cannot charge through. We're going to try and make sure that the spears are in the front, taking the brunt of it. And everyone else is going to form a line just behind them. Let's see here. We kind of want this a bit further forward than this. This is definitely gonna bait them out. They're gonna take a lot of damage.
They should.
Oh. You're gonna go defense mode, which will shield all of them. We're gonna put you over there so they're all shielded. You're gonna go in there. We have this zone covered. We're gonna put you. We're gonna put you as like a little virgin on the flank.
They are our biggest lure.
Well, as you can see, if we check the enemy, their shock units are not near the front line. But as you can see, they are shielded by all of this because as soon as they enter into the front cone of a unit, so the front 3 hexes into engagement, they stop moving. They can't get past. And of course, we have this
Fella.
I wasn't actually sure. I had to check. This creature, who is not a particularly big threat, being that it's a support. So we're gonna be all right. It's just we're gonna need to control him, so he can't feel
He
them.
looks really haughty. We should definitely punish him for that.
Let's see here. Do we awaken? I don't think we do. We are not in range yet. We want to maximize the effect of that we can get. We are gonna shield.
Yep.
Just gonna end the turn right there.
Well, let's. Oh, he's gonna up the morale, and then he bites.
Well, they're blinded. That's not nice. Not good for us. But they're gonna take a lot of damage. But we can heal this.
It's doable.
I mean, they're taking the bait. Because we have this whole array of ranged units set up here. And they can hit this guy in the back.
Next.
However,
Ooh,
our
that hurt.
poor shields are probably gonna die now.
Yeah, they died for the good cause.
This is why we built extra.
Exactly.
They
knew that when we recruited them.
Exactly. A suffering. Wow, a sacrifice worth having.
Exactly.
We also have a healing spell, which can help us a lot. I think we might want to do that on our leader to make sure they don't perish.
Yeah. And we do have a Godir leader, so we can always overcast if push comes to shove.
Exactly. We need someone to relieve our poor pyromancers. So, do we dare leave them exposed there and do our AoE? Because this is juicy looking.
Good AoE. Yeah.
That is a juicy AoE.
Yeah. But you'll have to get something in between them, or else they're dead next turn.
Yeah, and these guys are blocking us. They're actually taking a page out of our book.
They are sacrificing their Toad Shieldmen the exact same way we did with our Shieldmen.
So, flanking on these guys.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. If we can kill one of the knight units, that will help us immensely. However, this one is free to move. And I think if we leave them free to move, our pyromancers are dead.
Yeah, they are.
We cannot let them go.
Surely.
We must take care of them. So, I think what we're going to aim for here. So we're going to try and kill these. So we're going to try and make sure that one of the ranged units can take care of them. Do we dare the friendly fire incident?
Yeah.
Let's get them with these first.
Yeah, this is good. Because the polearm units have an inherent bonus against cavalry. So
Yep.
cavalry slayer, there it is. Yeah.
Can we see it in the panel? It's on the weapon, isn't it? Oh wait, no, it's in polearm. There
Yep.
you go. Cavalry. Damage against
40%.
cavalry, damage against
Excellent.
large targets.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have charge resistance, which, as you'll note,
Yep.
the damage that they do against these is much, much lower than it is against everyone
Yep.
else. Because these guys get obliterated, for example.
Yep.
However, actually, it's,
Still pretty bad.
this is
but-
higher damage because they're going the long way around.
And yeah, exactly. And they get extra damage per hex traveled.
Do they have heavy charge?
Oh, they do.
Oh, that's why.
Ignores charge resistance. Aha.
It's because they're tier 3.
Yeah.
They're better than the average one.
Yeah.
So we need stronger charge resistance than this. They're still good. They still do damage, but
We are not out of the woods yet.
no, we are not. I like the idea of weakening the knights because it means they do less damage.
Yeah.
And they're weaker. Let's get that done.
Debuffed and sundering defense.
Yes. So damage is nice, but and the strength.
resistance.
Of course, the weakened is the only one that doesn't apply. Oh no, it did.
Yeah.
They had strengthened, and they had
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So we're still better.
I cancelled out strength.
Yeah, we're still better off. We want to try and eliminate these, preferably in a way that these can still move, so we can clear the way. That is a surprisingly tall order. Do we have anyone that's not awakened that really should be? I can probably awaken our ruler. Ta-da.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of
He
extra
hits
damage.
a bit harder. Yeah.
Okay, so. Let's see, 50-50 into that. I don't think we want to do that. I think we fire these first.
70. Yeah.
We kind of want these firing into the rest of them.
Yeah.
Can these hit them? They probably can. So, the spiders, we're gonna sacrifice them. They're gonna go in there just to tie them up. My shield unit, they're gonna go in here to guard the flank. You... Oh boy. You're gonna go over there. I might be able to do a little
Not
bit.
the best hit chances.
No, we're gonna need to shoot both our archers into this shock unit, I think, to get rid
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. It must die.
Yep, we must get this. Actually, our support can take care
Oh
of it.
yeah, can take it out. By night.
Excellent. So, Sun Priest took out the shock unit. Now our shield can move.
Yeah.
Shield can go up here.
Yeah.
Now, because they're tied up, they
Our
don't
neck-
do a lot of damage if they're in melee already.
No.
So long as they're engaged,
Yeah.
they don't get their charge bonus.
Yeah.
And like
And
this,
it
it's
keeps-
much harder for them to leave.
Yeah, exactly. It keeps our these pyromancer a bit safer.
Exactly. So we're going to overcast because we're going to need to boost as much as we can get. And I think we're just going to ignite something. I think we actually ignite this unit because... Oh, actually, our leader doesn't have the enchantment yet, so that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
But we're going to still hit them.
Clam.
So the reason I wanted to ignite them is because with our searing weapons, we do more damage against units that are burning.
Yep.
However, these gents are not going to be doing damage. They're going to go into defense mode to try and go...
Absorb the damage from the knight. Yeah.
It's basically I'm trying to lure them into actually taking care of the defense mode. Because
Yep.
if they're used that way, they're not hitting anything more vulnerable than that.
Yeah.
You are going to go to the back of the formation, where I think... Oof,
Still
still not safe.
not safe. No.
That is painful.
If we can, if we can take out one of their models,
Yeah, let's do a bit more damage to them.
that would do. Oh, look at them burn.
They are very much burning, but they're not dead. With these gents, they're going to just put some fire on these. Then, going to make the sword units.
And can hit with the spiders.
Yeah.
Those are vampire spiders, so they do get a bit of extra health back when they do damage.
Yeah, our spiders are very much at risk of dying here.
Yeah, they are.
But we do have to take care of that.
Yeah.
Then these gents, they're going to
Calculated losses.
Actually, are these gents or these ladies? I don't actually know.
Ladies.
Gents, gentlemen's. We're going to fire into these. And, well, we can't quite finish them off, so defense mode it shall be.
Right.
The enemy used Call to Glory.
Call to
Oh,
glory,
that's where the strength
that's where
came
the
from.
morale and the extra morale came from. Yeah.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay.
They're using it again.
They're doing it again. Oh, and they're
I mean,
using
these cities
the
usually
knights.
have a reasonably limited roster of spells,
Yeah,
to be fair.
yeah.
especially this early on.
Oh, they are going for the spiders. Oh, poor spiders.
See,
well.
I told you my evolve units just don't live.
Yeah. But these were gifted spiders anyway. We got them from that infestation, so
Ah, yeah, true.
who cares? They're not cats.
I mean, it's true. I think statistically you are correct. Scientifically, you are correct. Now we're gonna get these out of the way with the swords.
Yeah, they will surely die.
I want to get to that boy. So
Yeah, he's sneakily hiding at the back. Ooh, look at the damage.
yeah, exactly.
That
Okay, the pyromancers and
Quite
these
weak
archers will
units.
take care of the scouts.
yeah, scouts
They
are
did-
quite weak units. So
I mean, they can actually be quite dangerous if left unchecked. But in this case, they are just a speed bump.
they are just dead.
Run all the way behind them, charge them. Now they'll be pinned. When they're pinned, they cannot do most spells because they are engaged.
Yep.
Now they can't because it's on cooldown anyway, but they can't do that. They can't use their attack either, so they have to leave, which will trigger the attack of opportunity, which will be quite powerful. I think we want to make sure this unit doesn't die, but first we're going to just hit the enemy. Ooh, actually, even better. Use an awaken to save them.
Quickly catching up on chat.
I don't have time to read, so you have to relay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Jumping spiders are basically 8-legged cats, someone says here. Yeah.
There's just someone like smushed 4 cats together.
I'd rather have a cat jump into my arms than a spider, but
Yeah, if a spider jumps into my arms, I am like ejecting out the ceiling here. I'm out. You'll swear there was like, those jump seats they put in fighter jets in this chair.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's ignite this boy.
Yeah, we are an hour in, so
Good. We're gonna get to
we're
the
gonna get good. Yeah, we're pretty close to starting a siege.
Okay, let's hit them.
And talking about sieges, in also about an hour, we will get our next dev diary out, which is written by Bas, who has also been on the stream a couple of times, and he worked a lot on the siege system. So he made a really nice dev diary about it, and you can read that right after the stream ends. So we will get into a siege, but if you want all the nitty-gritty details, just check out the dev diary.
Implying we're not gonna talk them to death about the about how the sieges work.
Yeah, exactly. We could actually do that. You never know.
Excellent. So we got a first hit in on this gent, which got rid of them. Losing the spiders and losing the swords is a bit of a
Yeah.
blow, but we still have plenty of forces to take their city with. And our leader pretty much only took temporary health damage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna recover quite quickly from this.
Sorry.
There we go. Got some level ups as well
Some medals
on our spirit as well.
Yes.
Excellent.
And on our hero, she gained a level.
Let's see. We're gonna get the spears into the main army, I think, because we
Yeah.
want them close.
Yeah.
Now we have a very sturdy front line of these 3, and then 2 ranged and a
Yeah.
support.
Sounds very nice.
We really gonna need more mana, so
Yeah.
I think we grab this right now.
Yeah.
This one.
And the good thing is, if we clear it, but we have to get the tiny phoenix out of the way, we also get 20 extra draft
Yeah.
from the hazeberries.
But frankly, this effect is what we want here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Conquer the world.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's fitting.
exactly. Well,
Now let's heal up.
we already healed up actually quite a bit because we got attacked outside of our turn. Start of our turn, the healing from friendly territory still triggered.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're pretty much good to go after one more turn. Just one more turn. No one's ever said that playing these games. You know?
No, never.
And it's never ever resulted in anyone, sitting around playing way too long. Definitely not me.
Well,
Oh, yes.
me neither. Me neither.
Actually, we have some special province improvement options. The
do
Sun
you now?
Shrine. So this one is unique to the High Culture. It scales off of research posts. Unfortunately, I just went for the conduit
Or
here.
on the wit, yeah.
It would have actually been quite excellent if we could get it like over here
Yeah, we
or
could have
over
gotten
here.
2, yeah.
Might actually be worth retooling this to a research post.
Yeah, we can always do that later.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, we need our basics going.
Not sure if you've shown that off actually. Can you quickly show that off? How you can retool a province improvement?
Oh yeah, I actually don't know if we've shown that.
Yep.
So any province, it can change into any other type it has. This means it's offline for the time it's doing this, but you can change
Yep.
it to another type
Yep.
if you need to.
It takes a few turns, but you can always tweak it later.
I do it very rarely, but then again, I also plan ahead a bit. Usually.
Yeah, we just saw you plan ahead with the conduit.
I mean, usually.
Usually, yeah.
We have gained the Arcanum Ore because our ally here, or we have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our negotiation succeeded, and
This-
we were
this is-
insulted.
This is the opposite of like the shit sandwich, where you're like supposed to say something nice, then something negative, then something nice.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Um,
See, it's the toads again.
this is just the weakest insult. This is not even an insult. It's just like,
Yeah,
oh, you
it
think
is,
it will
yeah.
help you?
Yeah, and
Yes,
another one,
unoriginal.
and another one. Yeah.
Unoriginal. This is why we need to get rid of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we've managed to get to a vassalage, which is excellent. So, our city likes us a lot. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're good
Why do they
wars.
like us so much,
They're
actually?
good wars.
Oh, pacification helps, and the Swede, I think, is from the event we had.
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So they are very much our friend,
Yeah.
which is good.
And they have the Arcanium ore here, and that is now part
Yeah.
of our.
So we do not get the
Ingredients.
resource this gives. That's still
No.
given to the city,
But-
the city itself gives us tribute anyway.
Yeah.
But we do get this effect.
Yeah. Cheaper, hurry up units.
Yes, and I'm not sure if we've even shown the magic material effects here, but if we manage to get all 3 of the actual ores,
Yep.
we get a nice boost for our heroes.
Yeah. +1, +1, +10 damage.
Yeah, the one I'm always chasing is this one, because this is such a good boost if you
Yeah, it
tight
is.
bind.
It is.
However, none of the liquids are near us, so no such luck. Because this too is not a liquid. This is, well,
Yeah.
obviously it's not a liquid.
It's a fruit.
We can make it a liquid. We can just make an elephant walk over it. It'll be fine.
Right, we can level up our hero.
Yes. So, obsidian weaponry we got from the Tome of Rock.
Yep.
And the sealing weapons we got from the Tome of Pyromancy.
Yep.
We're making a warfare-based hero. We could go for support, which
Yep.
in fact High Culture is especially nice, good at because they
Because-
have extra skill.
Win Awaken.
Yes, I think they have another one as well. I'm not sure. I think Coordinated Strike is also from the High Culture, which is also quite nice.
I think so, yeah.
So actually, we do want to dip a bit into supporting, and Exposing Light also from the High Culture, but this is for Battle Mages. We are not making a Battle Mage.
Yeah.
So we're going to go a bit of a hybrid between a leader, or a support rather, and a frontliner.
Yeah.
We're going to only take from the support angle what we can actually use while assaulting anyone.
Yeah, exactly. And Twin Awaken is
Yeah,
a
for sure.
very good ability for that.
Yeah, Twin Awaken, it's the Awaken that you saw on the support, but it does it to that and another unit.
Wow.
Which is
Who
excellent.
would have guessed?
I mean, many people actually, they would figure this out from like a tiny screenshot.
Yeah, it's surely something wrong with the enchantments not firing.
Don't talk about it. Don't mention it. We're not. There is no bugs in Vasing.
No, that's true.
We'll be fine.
Just spiders.
We have our nice fire arrows, which are excellent, and we have the remains of Ivod Quintus. Do we
Yep.
care enough to destroy him?
Not yet. Maybe if our second hero is a battle mage, we might want his nice staff of
That's
blessing.
true. We're not going to revive him, but I think we're going to sell him just because it's insulting and it's funny to me.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to sell his bones.
Oh, achievement unlocked. Bone peddler.
See, the previous team didn't do this. We're already better than them. Already doing better. Let's see. So, normally I would get a second scout, but the situation being what it is, there's not really much point in that. So we're going to just immediately get started in building a secondary army. We just lost the frontline fighter, and we only have 4 in this army. That is including the leader. So we're going to want some more spears.
Another spear, yeah.
I think we'll make a spear, and then we'll still focus on the tier 1s, because our upkeep's going to get real high if we focus on the tier 2s right now. We are basically just not ready for that. Now we are ready.
Ah, and we get...
Harbingers of Misfortune. That's nearby, actually. That's good.
Uh,
A distraught member of the Shadowborn Council requests an urgent meeting. Do we want to do voice acting? When I would have shot.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Terrible news, my empress. Our scouts have reported sightings of an army of corrupt souls roaming our lands. Our forebears told legends of these creatures, that they are bringers of death, and that seeing such a creature heralds 77 years of bad luck.
Uh-oh.
We must drive it away immediately to prevent unrest in our cities. Could he even live 77 years?
I don't know, but 77 years is a long time.
Not under my rulership.
For cats, it is a long time.
Exactly. Do we take care of them? I think we can. There's not really a reason not to. They're not under our control, and more fighting. They are near the front line.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them.
Yeah, look at these Nazgul-looking bastards.
Yeah.
And they're hopeless.
Yeah, hopelessness.
They give hopelessness. They're not themselves hopeless, though they are hopeless.
Don't anger them. Don't anger them.
I think it's too late for that. We have a quest to kill them.
It is.
Oh, it got annexed.
Oh, we are no longer at war with them because they got annexed by another ruler.
But we know what this calls for.
Probably the frogs.
That's definitely the frogs.
Yeah,
we know it is.
The frogs.
However, the frogs actually they're
military ranking.
Wusses.
Yeah, exactly.
How good are you doing then? Okay, we're not much higher than them.
We're just above Woos level.
However, entertainment value. We're just gonna kill them.
Yeah. We need to get through.
Yeah, and it's a justified war too. Why are we justified? What
because they have.
Oh, they insulted us.
They insulted us. Yeah. That's what you get.
I cannot believe that mild milk toast insult constitutes a casus belli, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah. But they still did, and we feel very grieved by it.
Call the banners. I didn't actually observe what her faction is like, but I'm gonna assume it is feudal, like this.
Yeah. It must be feudal.
Feudal settlers, builders. Wow, they have nothing that helps them fight us.
No, they are.
They have some status resistance, which is nice.
Rather peaceful.
They have a water adaptation on a frozen world.
Yeah.
Let's go besiege a city.
All right.
So we're about to start a siege. In order to attack, you must first besiege the city to breach its defenses. Once breached, you can initiate an attack.
Yep.
So it gives us an estimate on how long this takes. Right now, nothing happening. This would take us 2 turns.
Yep, and it's still quite low with the 20 siege protection.
Yeah, and I'm not actually sure what that means.
Here.
Oh, right, that's our strength. I'm not sure.
That's siege strength.
So, okay, so first turn we start the siege. This is the time when we get to choose what we want to, what sort of projects we want to enact.
Yep.
We want to build catapults or trebuchets, because we are cultured people here.
Yep.
Or do we want to break down the walls? Do we want to stop their battlements? They are not an advanced city. They just have palisade walls. So a lot of the options like taking down the towers and such just don't exist.
No, exactly. Yeah, we don't need it. Yeah.
We just need to breach some walls.
They could have, if they're a more advanced city, they could have a lot of defense structures like ballista or some advanced towers, or maybe caltrop stash in front of their walls. So it could have been a lot trickier, but as we're still quite early in the game, and it's not a really big city, it's quite easy, quite an easy siege actually.
So our options, these are all default options. So anyone has these.
Yep.
There are more that you can get from tomes, but obviously there has to be some options for everyone. The undermining the walls. This makes additional breaches appear on the map when we start. This icon here, this indicates how much siege strength it adds.
Yeah.
Our siege strength right now is 10, and the strength of the city is 20.
Does
Literally means 20. 10 goes down each turn.
Yep.
It's going to take 2 turns.
Exactly.
The only way we're going to make this go faster is by increasing it by quite a lot.
Yeah.
Which we're not going to do.
Getting to 20. We need to get to 20, and seeing we can only get to +8. We cannot shorten the siege at this point.
We could if we had an extra siege slot, which you could get, but we don't have right now. We can make them take some damage at the start of the combat, or rather, no, actually, this is the other way around. This is us.
Our city, our units taking some damage, but we do get some extra siege strength, but we don't really need that at this moment.
We can harass the defenders, which I don't know if there is any defenders in the city right now, because we can't see them.
We can't see them, yeah. That probably
the snowstorm
will
is shielding them.
Yep.
So we're going to build onagers. Onagers.
Yep.
It's not even trebuchets. I actually misremembered. I am a terrible uncultured swine. But we're going to build onagers. We could do a second project, but this is already expensive enough, and I'm not certain that the city justifies it. There is actually some strength in there. We can actually see this. We can actually see the strength. We don't know what's in there because of the ice, the storm.
Yeah.
But they are there. So we are actually going to harass defenders because it doesn't cost that much, and it might help us get this.
Yep. So as you can see, we invest quite a bit of money into this siege, but this is really going to help us once the siege time is over and we can actually attack the city.
Exactly. Do we want an extra magma spirit? What is their upkeep? 8. That's not much actually.
Yeah,
we can carry that.
We can do that. Yeah.
Then we need to save up a bit, so we're going to need the spells because we're going to need the spells when we get to combat.
Yeah.
This outpost, we're going to leave it for now. We're going to raise it once we're done with the city, just in case we have to fall back somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and actually to keep in the siege, we only need 1 army, by the way. Thomas just added the other army to be ready for the invasion, but you actually only need 1 army permanently stationed there to continue the siege. So
excellent. We're going to get that. Dormant enchantment.
Dormant enchantment, yeah.
So this will affect any units that are not of our culture, and being that we have some battle mages that are not of our culture, the elementals, they will get affected by this.
Yep.
The elementals and our good friend the warlock. Now, it might be time to get the ritual pyre going. I wanted to do that here, but I realized this is probably going to be conduit already.
Yeah.
We can do it here because
then
that will be a forest, this will be a forest.
Yeah.
But we need to grow for that.
Spend 45 Imperium.
Let's see, is there anything here we want to go get? This is for if you're building out quite a bit. We're not doing that yet.
Nah.
This is still a ways away, which is probably what we're going to get next. But it costs only 100. We will have that much saved. Road building, we do not care. Extra cities, we have only 1, and we can get 3. We do not mind.
Grow Rajapolis.
We're going to grow it. We're going to build a forester here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to build the forest of stakes on top of it.
Yes.
Note, the province originally does not need to be the type that this thing is.
Yeah.
We're going to build the pyre on it.
Yeah.
So put it like that. And oh right, of course, the notification is still there, but we had it already. And our negotiations are going better.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Treaty has expired.
That's the trade for the money.
Yeah.
But we actually need the money now. So we're actually not going to trade for anything, even though it's more favorable now.
And we see our siege time has gone down to 1 turn. They only have 7 siege strength left, and there goes the walls.
This is by far the
that's
easiest siege we can get.
Also interesting Rally of the Leeches, right?
I like these a lot. These are really good.
Yeah, and the dwarves are our friends, so...
Night Guards are excellent polearm units. This is mostly down to the fact that they have they have Dark Stalwart, which gives them some defensive resistance. They just do that passively by just being there, which is great. Great. Wow, that was accented for some reason. Not my accent, my accent.
An accent.
And they have Call the Weak, which normally is great if you're playing the Dark Culture. This is such a hardy spear unit because they get regeneration and they inflict weaken.
Yeah.
Or rather, and they do more damage, which is just great. We're gonna get those, I think, actually, because we need more frontline troops, and we're gonna recruit it to our front city.
Yep.
We can also reinforce our vassals with these, which we will not do. Our vassal has quite the sizable army over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna need it.
There's nothing in his backyard, so he'll manage.
Is he actually taking care of the problem? That's actually interesting. He's going.
Yeah, or the problem is trying to take care of him.
I mean, he's going out there. I respect that. This man is... Oh. Everyone in this realm is just horny. We're just on the horniest realm.
Yeah. Seducers everywhere.
This is an interesting one.
He is going to try to seduce bone dragons now, I guess.
I can't believe we're beating up a grandma frog.
She looks like a grandma frog.
She even has the pose for it.
She just misses the little handbag.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna kill them, so here we go. The walls are breached. Timer ran out. They have not sallied forth. Sometimes, if they have a better force than you, they will charge out to attack you.
Yep.
However, we have quite the strength here around here now, and I do not think they have that much in their city.
Nope. So.
Ooh. I was wrong.
Oh.
There's a lot in there. A lot of ranged, in fact.
This could be tricky.
So, interestingly, this is mostly archers. They have 3 supports. They have very little in frontline troops. So let's see if their
that's
heroes are.
good. Oh, again.
Hey, this is the brother.
Ah, yeah,
He's also Quintus.
yeah. Brother Quintus.
Oh, it's the whole family. Look, we killed their child. You think they're married?
Yeah.
This is
could
the
be.
grandparent. We
Could
killed
be.
the child.
Yeah. Very likely so. They have 2 scouts, so this should be manageable.
I mean, they were fools to send their child to war. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Hero of the Meek. Tier 1 units get... Ooh, my...
Oh, that makes think they do have quite a lot of tier 1
But the best part is she is not leading any army.
Ah!
She's the only one not
That's
leading any
true.
army. So
She should have led this army. Yeah.
we are well off on that one.
Yeah.
This one is the actual Lord. So he's experienced leader. We don't care about that. He's not a big threat. She, however, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah,
that
that's
does.
an evil crossbow.
And it goes through armor, so that's gonna hurt.
She also has a restoration ability.
Yeah, we need her dead.
Yeah.
She needs to be
Yeah,
assassinated.
Evil grandma needs to die.
These archers are dangerous, but mainly as long as we get to them, they have only 2 people able to hold the front line. So if the walls are breached enough, we should be able to overrun them.
Yep. All right. Well, from doing the siege on the world map, we now go to the combat map. And as you can see, we have breached the walls in quite a few locations.
We didn't even make extra breaches. This is the normal amount.
Yeah.
Good. If you do extra breaches, there is basically no wall. It's really
true.
brutal.
True. And we do, go to the back please, Thomas. We do have onagers.
I like how we
As
built
you
them
can
here.
see.
We didn't even roll them here. Someone put them there together.
Yeah. Now we were building them while sieging.
Very ingenious cat. She's getting on the battlements.
She's getting straight. Oh, she missed. That's good.
It's getting older. She has to
Yeah.
she has like bad sight.
She has to adjust her eyes.
Yeah, it's bad sight.
Yeah. Okay, and
Someone's saying like it's their way to skip the intro animations. Yes, that is. You can just double right click to skip anything.
Yeah.
Just not doing it right now because we want to
Correct.
show things. But you know, any animation you can fast forward a bit if you want to.
and they could have, if they had a more advanced city, they could have things behind the wall to help their archers.
I can't believe they didn't load our catapults yet.
They don't.
The fools.
The catapults fire automatically, I think, or don't they? I'm not sure actually.
Well,
We'll
I think
see.
I control them.
Yeah, you
I
do.
think
Yeah,
they
you do. Yeah.
They don't have the tower rule. No.
Yeah.
But we have to skip
Yeah.
them, and they start on cooldown.
Yeah, they start on cooldown. Yeah.
All right, let's see. I think we're gonna just get into the kill box here because there's no front line here to speak of.
Yeah.
So we can just get through there. So this side we're gonna like fall back a little bit and like go around the middle.
Yeah, and as you can see, all the enemy units have lesser health because the siege project we chose to whittle down their health. during
Goes
the
to
siege.
harass the defenders.
Exactly.
They are very bolstered. Whew. All right. We're basically gonna just delay a little bit here because we do not want to engage just yet. We are gonna get shot at. It's pretty much unavoidable. I should have probably kept these a bit further back so I could shield these two. But we'll make do with what we do. And mistakes are gonna be made. We want to make sure that our shields are guarding whatever's gonna approach the walls because we're gonna get shot a lot.
Boss, the master of sieges, just confirms here that we can control the onagers indeed. The towers are automatically controlled. But
Good.
these poor frogs don't have towers.
Okay. So they don't have shield units. They don't have any shock units. So going into the shield wall will help us quite immensely because adjacent units get extra defense,
Yep.
and that defense will really reduce the damage that these cats take.
Yep.
We can further reduce it with the support unit, the shield, but I don't think they even have any elemental damage. It's all physical.
It is, yeah.
It's only the support that it would help against really, so we're not going to bother with that too much. Still going to do it actually, because it's a little bit of damage. Then this. If we do this, we might actually blow open the wall with this. But I'm going to do this because we want to weaken the units that we can weaken the most.
Yeah. Well, they surely get weakened by that.
Yeah. Oh right, this is not siege damage. I forget. Doesn't have
Yeah,
demolisher.
it's not yeah, exactly.
Does not have demolisher, so that wall will not go down from that. Oh, it is on fire actually.
It's still burning though, yeah.
It is on fire.
Yeah.
I wonder if that does damage to it. I haven't tried. Normally my battles do not take long enough. Now, Twin Awaken. We're gonna wait with that. Oh, actually, no, we're not. because our shield units gets extra shields from that.
Yeah, they could use that.
They could most definitely use that. So you are gonna awaken. Then we'll have to see who else it takes.
You're a battle mage.
That
worm.
is
Extra
not the best
damage.
target, but then again, there's not many good targets near them, except for
Yeah.
this, the archers. You are gonna quick over there. I can catapult down the wall next turn. And then we can get in. And you, let's see, put some fire on them.
We missed.
And we do that a lot. Let's see, we don't really have proper range on these guys at all.
Yeah, and due to those walls that are still standing, we have pretty low hit chances with our range units.
Yeah. We're gonna just go over here because I think... I'm gonna put them over there. So I'm gonna put them over here because next turn I can do the group awaken here, and then I can go in.
Yep.
Which should help us a lot. This one, actually there's no need to do that just yet. No, actually there is. I'm gonna do it on him. I'm gonna double down a little bit, but then at least they're more shielded because their dormant effect is extra armor.
Yep.
We want that. We want them as tough as we can get them right now. And then we are good to go, I think. Let's see what they can manage.
Oh.
Oh yes, there's a blizzard going on.
Yeah, oh, let's not forget about the blizzard.
Pretty important.
Yeah, doing damage to all of us.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, feudal, of course. So they have quite a lot of bannermen, so they're gonna
They had 3 bannermen. if I
heal
count correctly.
themselves up.
Oh, I was in the way.
Whoa, that's a lot of healing going on there. Oh,
Speed is up slightly, but
yeah,
I like seeing the energy.
yeah.
Our four fire
yeah,
spirit.
yeah. As you live up to your name, every unit that can evolve dies immediately.
Yep.
We actually played quite a bit of multiplayer, and I had a tendency to make sure these little magma spirits and snow spirits all got leveled up into bigger ones, but Thomas never seems to manage that.
This is why I don't play nature. Everything I touch dies.
Everything you touch dies, yeah.
But thankfully that works if you're touching the enemy.
That's true. But look at all that healing. Oh, wow.
They've have some chunky healing.
This
But
has become a lot more difficult than I expected.
well, I'm not too worried. So really the crutch of their army here is these shield units. They only have 2 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
They are clogging up the holes nicely, but
We have onagers.
onagers, and we're gonna just throw it right in there, I think.
Yeah.
We might want to aim over here, because if we can break down this wall, we can get past them.
That makes it easier too. Yeah.
So we're holding down Alt to
As
force
you
target
can
them.
see, the onagers have an AoE attack,
Let's see here.
which really helps.
We can also do it on this side. Nah, should hit them like this. Let's see if it hits.
Where's our secret weapon, catnip? Yeah.
That's the awakened. That's actually what awakened is.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
This is the secret ingredient. It's
Yeah. It's basically catnip, but for legal reasons, we weren't able to
Oh
name
my
it catnip.
lord, the range. Oh, you can get all the way over here.
Yeah, it's in
So
quite-
do we hit this cluster or do we expose these and
and
get the leader?
Kill, yeah.
I think we're gonna let the leader run free for a bit. And we're gonna just focus on this
Yeah,
cluster.
but yeah, that's the biggest threat.
We're gonna throw it over there so that the walls all go
Yeah.
down.
Mm.
Oop.
By walls.
So,
Yeah.
if these were stone walls, they would be a heck of a lot harder to take down.
And you will definitely see some very nice stone walls in the Death Diary that's coming up. I saw some pretty cool screenshots.
Who knows? Maybe we can manage
yeah.
like a quick. Maybe we can just march on her capital.
Oh yeah, we can. Maybe. We have half an hour left, so
All right, time to go turbo. Let's
time
go.
to go turbo. Yeah.
Let's destroy them. All right, so these boys, we need to awaken. So we're gonna get you. Go over there. So you're gonna run in anyway. I'm gonna awaken this whole cluster. Also, I saw someone asking about towers, if that's correct. I think.
Let me see if I can quickly find that.
Let's see
I
here.
think you're unlikely to have more than 2 towers in range at a time. Yeah, that's correct.
That's kind of true. There are, I think you do get 4. If you do have the towers.
Yeah.
But usually, if you're like right in front here, I think you can be hit by 3 of them. But they are
Yeah.
kind of balanced that you can hit by
Yeah,
two, get hit by
yeah.
two. They're quite interesting actually. The tower, the ground underneath them, like the tower they're on, if you manage to destroy that by doing environment damage, the tower, the weapon on top of it dies.
Yeah, yeah, and that stuff crumbles.
Yeah, so if there's like a catapult atop the wall and you hit it, and don't kill the catapult, but you kill the tower beneath it, it will just fall to the ground and
Yep,
just be
yep.
destroyed. But this is all tied up actually. We don't have to care too much about that. We're gonna send you to tie up the leader. I kind of want these guys over there to shield. But we need to take care of these, because otherwise they get too arranged, which is a
Yeah.
problem.
Oh. If you look at the battlefield, you can surely see there's a big battle going on here, and it's going to be a massacre for the frogs. Toads. Sorry, producer. Sorry, Sigbok.
It is terribly racist here. We're misidentifying them.
Yeah,
I think we want to... Yeah, okay, we're going to get the shock units over
trick
here.
shot. Yeah, one in, one missed.
Yeah, we're going to keep our shield units
Fair
over here to keep these occupied.
Yeah.
We're going to get these gents involved.
Yeah, because you want them to die anyway, so...
They will die anyway.
Yeah.
It's it's the way. See?
Yeah, they'll probably get crit by those archers.
It's okay. We can summon new ones. They have a short production time
That's true.
by being summoned. This is actually a really uncomfortable angle to be fighting on, because they're behind the walls. My accuracy is quite bad.
Yeah.
That one's gonna burn to death. We don't care about that.
We don't have an onager shot left, because otherwise could destroy the walls there, but...
I'm just gonna run the Pyromancer all the way over here. I think she doesn't have range. No, she doesn't. Fairly certain she doesn't. No. So she can't get to us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, cannot hit us. So we're all good. Because now, in order to hit us, she has to go all the way around, which is fine, because then she's not flanking us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fight into this. We're gonna just kill them, I think. One less unit, one less unit.
Yes.
And they can't heal what's dead.
And they go down in morale a bit. Oh,
I should probably mouse over the blizzard effect in a minute,
Yep.
just to show.
yeah. They're bolstering their defenses now.
Yeah, they are really preparing
And
for this.
again,
It's alright, don't worry about it.
and again.
That's what you get for having 3 support units.
They still are buffed now.
Oh, that hurts.
Ooh, She really packed
Oh.
a punch, doesn't she?
They missed.
Oh.
They're still gonna die, but
yeah.
it takes an extra unit, so that's worth it.
Yeah. For the greater glory.
I mean, if we lose 3, maybe 4 units even, we get this, so we're good.
True.
Like, getting this city will be a great boon for us, so we must get it.
Oh, there's his other leader.
And frankly, considering the map situation we are in, there's not much else options to expand for us. We must be violent.
True.
Granted, I would say that as well. for
It's
political
not like
pattern.
we intended to be violent.
It just turned out that way.
Yeah.
Can't believe this keeps happening. Excellent. I think we shoot at the one in the back.
Yeah, those archers. Thinning out those archers could really help.
Yeah, we're gonna heal you first. And then I think Twin Awaken. These are already awakened, so we don't care too much. I'm gonna use a fireball on these archers.
Yes, fireball. Ignite.
Ignite, actually. Now they're burning, which means our archers do some extra damage, so they should kill them.
So they die.
Granted, the extra damage from the actual fireball hitting their face
Yep.
helps a lot too.
Sure does.
These are still a little dangerous, but I think we can mitigate that a bit. Can probably throw something their way. Our leader is already awake. Yeah, I'm awake. And... Oh, one turn.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, anyway. I'm gonna give you an awaken because we're nice. We just want your damage as high as we can get it. We're gonna kill that one.
Yeah. Down with the archers.
Because they're about to have their heals off cooldown. They have a longer
Yeah.
cooldown than usual, I think, but it's gonna get there.
Yeah, and if they start healing again, they start healing big time.
Exactly. We're gonna weaken this gent. We're gonna shoot them. Shoot them a whole lot. He is very resistant. How is it?
Yeah, he is. But they
8-9.
yeah, they because of all the
It's 4 bolstered resistance and 4
yeah,
bolstered
exactly. Yeah.
defense. That's a lot. I can't really get out of this, unfortunately. Can I kill him? Some range damage. Can we get there? Don't think so.
Don't think so too.
I'm gonna get you engaged. The quality of their shield units is quite a bit higher than mine, but they are very, how do you say it, damaged right now.
Yeah.
These, I think we're gonna throw a blast into them. They're weakened a bit. I'm happy.
Yeah. Graced.
No crit, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he is slowly whittling down. Oh, so close. That's just a scout.
Yeah, let's hit this boy.
Just hit the leader.
Make sure he bleeds.
Yes.
Now they will need to
Resist
blow their heals on him.
Yeah. Oh,
Also-
we forgot.
Basically,
Yeah,
all
we got-
non-frosting units take damage.
Yeah.
Is the primary thing here.
Yeah.
It's frost damage for everyone.
Yeah.
Um,
This is but oh yeah, we have to wait to mouse over it. But
I mean, the AI is actually doing quite well with what they have here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is their composition here is their weakness. The fact that they just do not have a strong enough front line. If they had say 2 extra peasants, maybe an extra shield unit, this would be way harder.
yeah, and maybe their leader actually leading tier 1 units.
Ooh, there goes our spears. That's a problem.
Oh, Spears got.
Yep.
Ooh, that's painful.
I'm fairly confident we're still going to win this, but
Yeah,
that's the
we
high
are.
price to
We
pay,
are, yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, this wasn't as easy a battle as we originally anticipated.
The Blizzard really gave them some favors here,
Yep.
actually. It's interesting. I've never actually seen that interaction
Now
before.
you can mouse over the.
Oh yeah, now I can. There you go.
The
All
articles.
non-frosting units take the frost damage. Anyone that's wet becomes frozen. This has some funny interactions. There's a summon elemental spell. If it summons a water elemental, you might find that
Yep.
water elementals are wet.
Yep.
They instantly freeze. It's very painful. I've had this several times in the past. It is very sad.
Yeah.
You get like this big summon, like yeah, and then it just
Frozen.
yeah, it's very sad.
Gotta let it go.
This is why we don't go for water elementals, you see. Now, we are gonna throw some fire in this boy. This one is the biggest threat. This is the danger. This is what's gonna kill our stuff. Because her
Yep.
damage is high.
Yeah.
This one, we can, I think, hunt down right now. Ooh, we can actually kill them.
Can we? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
the damage is really high.
Yeah.
But I think we might
Yeah,
want to
she's
just,
burning, so.
yeah, I think we might want to just hit them with this and then do the archers on the big stack. Because being that it's a regular unit, their damage gets lower the less models they have. They're
Yeah.
now not as much of a threat
No,
anymore.
not at all. Not at all.
And we can get the damage on the target that really matters.
Quite good damage. Yeah. Ooh, resist
Oh,
burning.
we should have done this first. Oh. Oh.
Ah, yeah. We should have. Yeah.
Turn order failure.
Yeah.
A skill issue. Do we have the catapult again? Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
We do.
It's a boulder.
Time to whittle down those bannermen.
Let's throw one over there. Get that wall out of the way.
And more walls gone.
Okay, we can kill this one.
Yeah. With the lesser magma spirits, see?
Yeah.
They're worth every ounce of magma.
Let's throw a rock at these boys.
Oh,
They're having a nice day. Oh.
yeah.
Do not squish rocks. Squish toads with rocks.
No.
I mean, don't squish rocks with toads either. I don't think that's gonna work. But let's see. Okay, our support can take care of this. So
Yeah.
support's gonna take care of this.
And
Gives our shield units free passage to get in.
charge.
They're gonna get in there.
Yeah.
Only one attack, so they're gonna just finish off these. And now they're tying up the support,
Yep.
which is good for us. Then we're gonna move these gens up. We're gonna just throw some fire.
Crit. But still only 5 damage because of their
They're quite damaged, and it's
resistance.
because the enemy is very tough right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
They are
5, 6 bolstered times 3. Yeah, stand
it's not
together.
actually as tough as I
strengthen.
thought. but
Yeah,
it's-
no, that's not. But
I
they
mean-
don't have a lot of base defense, I think.
No, they're support units. They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit this, and I think we can heal. I don't think we need to. I think we're safe as long as this dies. Can we kill it with a firebolt? We can. I've called it everything now. I've called it a fireball, a firebolt. It's an ignite.
Yeah. Chat's also very happy that you just confirmed that water is actually wet.
See, I am very good at leaking things.
Yeah,
Like water.
exactly.
Big brain. All right, there you go. They are burning now. Good. We are winning this. No doubt about it. That ice storm is taking a toll on us, though. That is some attrition we're getting from this. We have to really hope that their overlord is not their closest neighbor. That they're on the other side of the mountain and they can't reach us quite yet.
Yeah.
So we'll need time to recover from this. And we're not recovering in this frozen hellhole.
No.
We need to get back to our camp.
Warm-blooded.
Yep, there goes the spirits, by the way.
Yeah.
Just at the 11th hour. The last
Just in
second.
time,
They
just in
had to
time.
go.
They couldn't be saved.
Everything has to go. It's a clearance sale. All right, there we go. I just don't want to waste this guy's turn on it, or our lady's turn on it. I should not misgender our great, glorious leader.
Exactly.
She is.
Raija, the half-blooded.
She would not respect. She would not be happy about that. I don't think she's the kind of person that takes that kindly.
No, I don't think so too. She has a big axe.
She has a big axe, for sure. Let's get over there. Bam. And you're gonna move. We're gonna... Oh, this is not good. We're gonna want this one to stay separated from the rest of the pack.
Critical
Because
hits, nice.
being that they are bannermen, them being in a big cluster is the worst case for us.
Yeah, and that's certainly true.
I think we're gonna heal these in case, just in case they get spiked.
It should be fine now.
We can't do that much damage anyway, so I'm gonna just do it like this.
They only have one shot, so...
You only have one shot, one opportunity. We're gonna put this on fire. Just because we don't respect them. And we want them to know that.
More...
Also, yes, dismounted
More
leaders at
damage.
long last. I love foot leaders are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I love me a good mount, don't get me wrong. Like, I like me like nice knight in shining armor on their silver horse, but I love the heroes just walking
Yeah,
around like
especially with
stout
the-
on himself.
Big axe.
I like the greatsword the best actually. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
I want to get the blood. If
Ah,
I could get the
the-
blood first, that would be good.
The dwarven hammer is really cool too.
That's true. It does knock your enemies away though, which is convenient.
Yeah.
Also, these are buffed up to the gills.
Yeah, because
Good
they
lord.
they just healed themselves up, and they put on another buff, I think. But we're whittling them down.
Can we?
so
We can't reach them with
No,
this. This
no.
is so sad.
Can't reach everything.
I'm not allowed to throw it at all now. This is so sad. They do not want to
no
risk friendly
target,
fire.
yeah. All right, we should finish them off. We have 20 minutes remaining.
20 minutes to heal up and get to the other city easy.
Exactly, easy.
Easy
Yeah.
game, easy life. Thankfully, we do have this curse actually, which I should have done first. That can weaken them a bit.
I do remember you saying that before.
I'm very good at remembering things. I have the greatest memory. Actually, we should hit the one in the middle.
It's really hard here. We should whittle
They're gonna hit the one in the
fire on
middle.
at least one of them.
They're gonna hit the one in the middle. We're gonna awaken ourselves, I think. Because that gives us distracted, which makes this much more brutal if we hit it. Oh, actually, yeah.
Much more brutal.
Well, if it works, the thing is, they have a lot of resistance. They've been
They do.
they've been tanking each other here.
They do. Well,
There you
you
go.
whittled down their temporary health, and our leader comes in to save the day.
Yeah, one dead. That is good. That is how we like it.
He's pinned down.
Filthy supports.
This is it for them.
I'm gonna heal the lady so that she can take a bit more hits.
This is it for them. They don't have their healing available.
See, normally they would probably retreat at this point. Unfortunately, this is their last stand, so
Yeah.
the city is a little on fire. Some of those fires are... Oh, actually, those fires are ours. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, actually, oh, yes.
Oh no, if you were to be
Yeah, oh, no,
Toads,
if you were to be a
toads,
frog
toads.
that likes water.
Toads. We must say toads.
Yeah, now it's just a point. We're making a point of...
Yeah,
into
right.
them.
Right. They're all frogs now.
Yeah,
They're
they are all
now.
frogs. Weak. Let's do this. Man, this is so little. Then again, the pyromancers are very, very damaged. It's not
Yeah.
a surprise, actually.
Boom.
That's one.
And
Get that one.
almost two. Yeah.
Yeah, we got this.
We got him.
I mean, we knew we were winning this. It's just some tough stragglers that are
Yep.
refusing to die.
Yeah.
Now, our losses... pretty. Could have been a lot worse.
Still,
Losing the
yeah.
polearm
The polearm
is a
was
big
painful.
blow.
Yeah.
Of all these losses, this is the only one that I'm actually a bit miffed about.
Yeah.
A shame. But considering our starting odds and how outnumbered we were on the attack, we did excellently,
Yeah.
I'd say.
So what are we going to do with that Frog City?
I mean, I would say burn it to the ground, but I don't think that's wise at the moment. So, we can absorb it. It becomes part of our empire.
Or we migrate them to...
Exactly.
Cat.
We don't accept frogs.
I don't think so.
We're gonna make them into the Shadowborn, our own. This will kill one of the population and it gives us some evil points. But we
Yeah.
like our evil points.
Exactly.
We can vassalize them. We do not care about such things. That is weak. We could raise it, which is excellent, but we're not there yet. We're
Exactly.
first have to build up our own empire. So migrating it shall be. And we definitely need more troops. Let's get you in the army. We need to recover, but we also need to guard the city. So
Yep. Just wait.
we need to scout. I need to see what's down here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Peeking
once the
outside this
city
door there.
converts, you heal within the borders of that city, of course, but it's going to take a few turns because we wanted to
Not in the ice storms, I think. Actually.
migrate. Oh,
The ice storms actually block that.
That
Which
is
is why it's very brutal to be stuck in there.
true, yeah.
We're gonna just get ourselves a sprint so we can maneuver a bit better. Because sprint is excellent because when you activate it, you get elusive when you're not stopped. You don't trigger opportunity attacks, and you ignore terrain effects. So it's very nice for re-engaging,
And
which you want to do.
you can travel an extra hex, so you can do more damage.
Yep. These robes, not particularly great for us. We don't do magic attacks, but it's better than having nothing.
Yeah,
We could have the staff, but you know,
nah.
it looks nice, but that's
yeah,
good things.
but we're made for wielding a great axe.
We are made for war. Actually, we can be very cheeky here. We're still in range. We gotta just heal in the forest over here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We want that armor. We're gonna sell your remains. We don't care. And you there. We don't really care.
Nah,
about
we already have that stuff.
We're gonna keep him in our mausoleum
Yeah.
as a message.
Yeah, exactly. And if at one point we need 100 gold, we can still sell his remains.
I think we do want to summon a magma spirit. We're gonna need reinforcements.
Yeah. And scouting, I suppose, is going to be south there.
Ooh,
Oh,
they had some extra troops left.
surprise! Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get a conclusion of us getting murdered by these boys.
That we might have better just call them toads.
No, I'm gonna call them dead. Actually, I probably shouldn't be so cocky, but our army is not doing well. And our mana. Actually, we do have some mana, but we have enough mana to fuel us at the moment. We'll be okay. We'll be okay on that front. We'll not be well, but we'll be okay. We are gonna need some really clever play here. How are we gonna take care of those? The unfortunate thing is that all our front line died, obviously, not the ranged units. But I'm very glad we got some extra spirits here.
See how useful those spirits are? Shouldn't be so wasteful with them.
They're excellent calendar fodder. We have them for.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do we heal?
Everybody?
Well, that's not an option. We need to be very, very selective.
Probably, or...
So the pyromancers or the archers, what kind of armor do they have? They are much weaker in resistance than they are in armor. So we're gonna go for the pyromancers. Because they will be doing more damage.
Yeah. I do think this surprise attack means that we won't get to our second siege, but...
What do you think?
I do think.
I mean, it's a good conclusion to exterminating these frogs. Now, let's see. We have everyone nice and grouped up here. How long does awaken last? 3 turns. So, if we are smart, we can awaken, then advance till about here, and then lure them over. I think that's gonna be the way to go, because we have to pull out every little nasty trick in the book. We could also heal, though, which might actually be more important at the moment. We can do both. We're a Godier.
Yeah, we can.
We are a Godier. We have the power.
We are going down on mana though, but We still have 39
I
of
feel like saving our leader and our only primary army at our only and primary army at
It's
the
more
moment is
important?
worth it.
Yeah?
I
You
feel like
think
that's
so?
the way to go. Let's get the ones in front. They're gonna probably get hit first. Now, our leader, our great and glorious, fearless leader, is gonna get hit so bloody hard.
It's still doable, this fight. They
It's all
have-
gonna depend on how well the knights engage.
Yeah,
If the knights like hit the right targets, there's no way we're making this.
yeah. Our front line is really weak.
Yep. Thankfully, the knights can't quite reach us, so I don't think they'll charge in this turn. I think they'll be too conservative. Actually, no, that's our leader gonna die. No
I
way.
would charge in if I were them.
Twin Awaken, it's not really helpful. Let's put it on them. Might as well. We need our archers. We're gonna need them over there. We need our support. Okay, so we have some shields, which will help us a lot.
Yeah.
Because that means our damage is quite a bit lower. We're still gonna get absolutely demolished.
Well,
Don't know why she was turned around,
see.
but she was. And then defense. You're not in range yet, and you are. Do we want to go one further? I think we do. Yeah, let's get one further. Oh, we can actually poke them a bit. Give them a poke.
Toad Revenge Squad, yeah, they sure are.
I think this might have been one of their patrols. I don't know where they were, but they were hiding out in the mists.
Yeah, that's...
Had these been assisting the siege, we would not have made it.
No.
So this is still the best case scenario for us, but it's still quite scary. There's their spells.
Yeah, there's where the call to glory.
Interesting that the Free City can do that when their leader's dead. Players couldn't.
yeah.
You know, these frogs are more powerful than Godir, and just no one notices.
And that's our leader down for the count.
Yep,
Ooh,
Goodbye, Raya.
Bye.
you will be missed.
But she shall return from the void.
We didn't get to level it up properly.
Sadly not, no.
So,
We are
Okay.
so going to die.
yes, because we have no front line, we need to space our stuff out, but they
Yeah.
are very, very shielded.
Yeah.
There's these guys shielding these, so these are tough. These are doable, in theory. If we can get enough damage on them, we can take them. So, first step is the Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Because igniting all of them means we do more damage. So
Yeah.
let's give this a shot.
Yeah.
Only the knight, but
No.
the most important one is burning, so that's good for us.
Four units got burning.
We can probably kill the peasants. The problem is this one. This one is just gonna destroy us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are very unfortunate today. Okay, let's do this one on the right time for once.
Hey,
Uh,
just when it's too late, you remember.
I know, right? I am really scared at the moment. Okay. I think we're gonna have to space out and try to bait them a bit. As long as they can't tie up multiple units each,
Yeah.
we should be all right, or at least have a chance.
Oh, that does actually do quite good damage on that knight now.
Just very good.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately, our leader's dead, so no spells.
yeah.
Unlike these cheating bastards who can just do spells whenever. Okay, so the spirits can take care of the peasants. That is excellent. We can take care of these. All right, that's them dead.
At least, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna walk into the fire. So we're gonna do some weird stuff. We're gonna walk into the fire.
Well, we are fire adepts, so
Yeah, but we're gonna walk into the fire because we're killing these.
yeah.
Then our shield unit will walk into here, take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then because they're engaged,
Yeah,
we
they
should hit
can't
them.
charge. Yeah. I see.
And if they leave, we get to hit them at the very least.
Yeah.
And it also means they don't have a direct line to the archers,
Yeah.
which will make them have a bit harder time doing it.
Yeah. I feel more positive.
I'm not particularly positive, but I'll take your optimism.
Yeah. Well, that's one night down. That's more than I expected after the first charge. So
This is just gonna hurt so much.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose that archers for sure.
if they do that,
Then we have the Pyromancer though, and they have a free line. So
Yeah.
hopefully we have enough damage to kill this. If the knight dies, we have a chance.
yeah. big if there.
We need to hope that they do not engage correctly, but they will, because they're smart.
Yeah. F.
Pain.
Yeah, those archers are pretty worthless too now.
If only we had our heal spell, but our leader's dead.
Yeah.
So that's tough. But our supports one might have recharged by now.
They
It has.
do have heal, yeah. Yeah.
Now, we could heal these so that they live.
Yeah.
But I think our best chance here is killing these this turn. Then we accept the Dawn Defenders will die. They will just get killed. They will get killed by the Defenders, and that's fine. We have to accept it. If that happens, and these are gone, we can win this. If it doesn't,
If you say
we're
so.
gone. So, we don't have to weaken, unfortunately.
I don't share my own optimism anymore.
I believe.
This truly does help.
Just believe in the heart of the cards.
Truly does help. 70%.
Strength for the move. Okay, that's good as well. Why is the accuracy so bad? Obscured by obstacle.
Yeah.
I can't believe they would talk about our boys like that. It's the tree actually that they're standing in, I think, yeah.
6 minutes.
Let's see if we can win this. That is so much damage.
Might get close.
Okay. If we weaken them to one model, we might actually be okay as well. Because now
they are one model now.
their damage is quite low.
Yeah.
We can actually survive that.
And they don't
Now
have,
these are the biggest threat on the field.
Yeah. They don't have healing either, right?
No. All their supports within the city. That's
Yeah,
why they have
true.
so many.
Yeah. All the bannermen
Oh man. Okay.
together.
If we hit this, it helps. I'm only going to hit them if that's the last hit we do. Because the alternative is shielding them, and that will just make them survive just that little bit longer. I'm going to move these over here, because then the accuracy is just a bit better, because they're not lining through the tree line.
Hit it.
Okay. We're going to accept this hit and go behind them.
It's only one unit model now, so
No,
that really helps.
Exactly.
50% chance. Hit it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Side.
We might make this. I think we have it.
We will.
This is the kind of battles I love. This is why I like playing on hard. So everything's on fire. These boys are going to get killed. Our melee are just doomed to die. I think their life expectancy is akin to the Imperial Guard at the moment.
But our Magma Spirit is saving the day today.
Yep.
Should give him a medal.
I mean, he will get a medal, I think, actually. Because there's a lot of units dying, and there's not a lot of units left to share the XP among.
Yeah, true.
Okay, we need these gone right now.
We can.
And we need our supports alive. These are vital right now, so we're going to run them to the back.
I always said this would be an easy battle. Easy win.
You always said so. Never once doubted me. All right, we're going to throw everything we've got at this. We can weaken them, which is important.
Leader sacrifice as bait. Yeah, that is kind of what we did here, right?
She doesn't know. He's like, I'm invincible. I must conquer this world.
Exactly.
You know?
Still return from the void.
Death is but an inconvenience. It's like, like taking the blow on the arm, just so that you can kill the guy.
Exactly.
Gonna move you over there. Excellent. Honestly, significantly better outcome than expected.
Yeah, definitely.
We are absolutely boned if there's another army in here.
Yeah, we sure are. But, yeah. Do you really think they have another army in there?
They better not.
Doubt.
If they do, I'm not doing this again.
Maybe their overlords have another army down there.
Yeah, don't jinx it. don't do that to us. Let's see here. Let's do some knowledge. Knowledge.
Yeah, best
For me.
quickly click through a bit of things now, I think, because we only have 3 minutes remaining. So
Forced into the void.
maybe see if we can meet the Toad Seductress.
A lot of points now. So sad. I mean, we don't want to meet the Toad Seductress right now. That's kind of the point. We want to stay where we are right now. With our 5 HP per turn recovery. Can I make it back up there? I can't. Not quite. That is a shame. It's because it's not friendly domain yet. We can also actually just wait here and then just annex a province. I don't know if you can grab this one. No.
No.
Oh man, this is a terrible location for the city. This city you could recover in, but
Yeah.
we're not able to take that stack yet. I think I'm gonna assume there's no other armies, so I think the city will be alright if we leave it there.
The city shall be safe.
Yep, we need everything we can get right now. Come on, get going. Get a gargoyle, because we're gonna need them. Show the gargoyles actually. I'm not sure if they've been on Steam yet, but oh, that's not the gargoyle.
Well,
That's the gargoyle.
I'm not sure too.
They're basically just a very early game shock unit. They're quite nice, but their defense mode is quite good.
Yep.
It makes them recover quite quickly, and they regenerate pretty fast, if I remember as well, which is quite nice.
Yep.
And they are flying, which
Flying shock units, yeah.
flying shock units,
Yep.
flying cheap shock units, which is good.
Ooh.
Astral Anchorage. He looks cool.
Yeah, he does.
That's a cool guy. I respect that. A vaguely insufferable expression. Yeah, okay, that's about right. Return of the
Wizard King. We come back from the void. Yes.
I find this is an hilarious timing for this event. Okay. Clean army to conquer the realm. We get a sun priest. We actually probably need that. Imperium doesn't help us. The builders don't help us. We have this option because we have relatively high materium right now.
Yeah, 3 at the moment, yeah.
But we'll just get extra units because we are recovering from that absolute disaster.
Yeah.
You go down there, start healing a bit. And we send you down as well. And we gave you the wrong armor, which didn't help us in battle.
That surely didn't help us because the chestplate of Vitality is doing a much better job.
We have a mount now as well, but being that she's using the great axe, she can't mount it. And we get another hero.
Yeah, we get another hero.
Excellent. We're gonna upgrade this. We probably don't have the money for the hero, to be honest.
Yeah, well, let's just check him out, and then I think we should sadly end our stream for today, as
It
we're
goes so much faster.
2 hours in.
I want to go another 2 hours.
Do we have some cool leaders here?
I kind of want to get one of the Dark Drake family.
these
They're
are
good lads.
they look good.
Now that is nice.
Casting
that is good for us.
Yeah.
Brand of Ogres is nice.
Yeah.
I have 2 of those actually, hilariously enough. I've never
These
seen 2
red
at the same
people
time.
look really cool too.
Yeah, the red elves.
And then we look at that armor on that horse.
Once again, everyone on this realm is horny.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's ours as well. That's one of ours.
Yeah. They look so pretty.
It's the resistance when attacking. Very nice.
But we cannot afford any of them at the moment. So
I want either Dark Drake or probably Chardion. Valeria Chardion. Cardion.
Yeah.
I don't know why I made them French. That's what we're doing now. Gold per kills. We definitely need that. We need as much gold as we can get. And we just got the city, so we're good on that. And we want more research. So we're just going to pump all the Imperium we got at the moment. Because we're not expanding that fast yet.
But what we actually sadly need to do is end the stream.
I'm going to just keep playing. You can do the outro. You know.
Yeah. Well, Thomas is just going to keep playing. You should around now be able to dive into the Siege Dev Diary on the forums. And of course, it would be very much appreciated if you haven't done so already, if you would wishlist or pre-order Age of Wonders 4, which is coming out on the 2nd of May, which is actually in less than 2 weeks' time now. So
No stress.
you've been, you had to stick with us for a long time. We hope we managed to show some cool things with these streams. And hang in there, the game's almost out. So then you can get to experience this all by yourself. Thank you for hanging in there. Great having you here, and see you next time. Wave to the people, Thomas, wave to the people.